from the international development community, the private sector, and everything in between have started to come together to think about what principles should be governing the use of these systems.
Why would the Most High allow the earth to come to this destroyed state? You see? And why are these devils boasting in such wicked plans? Okay, even to bring in the charagma, which is the microchip.
And what it is, as far as the MOTB is concerned, it's the whole system that these devils are introducing to the world, which is a digital system. And you brothers and few sisters that have been watching, you know that we've been speaking about this digital system for quite a while. It can't be hidden anymore. It's out in the open. It's so out there in the open, the evidence is overwhelming, So, with this whole system that they have set up, this digital currency, and they're pushing, this is that's the cause. And what's the effect or the result is everyone on the planet being sea-hipped.
All right. So, first and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ra Kahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the temple of King David, scattered through the four corners of the earth. And to you, I say, Shalom. Hey, Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom to you, very few Akwath. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. And this is going to be a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson will be edifying to someone. So, I'm going to kind of be touching on, the MOTB, right, or the charagma. And if you don't know what it is by now, then I don't know what else to tell you. You see that we got to, speak code words around here, man, right? But, a little hint, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 through 18. You see that in Yahweh Ratazah. I'm going to read that. But, as you hear, right, as you heard the brothers, in the beginning, it's more and more talks about things going cashless out here, man. Right? I mean, the evidence is overwhelming. You see that? The receipts are all over the place, man. You see that? Now, I'm going to read a few of these articles that I have pulled up. And like I said, Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson will be edifying. If you can't see what the MOTB is by now, then the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with you. You see that? It's not sleeping with white women, right? It's not eating no damn peanut butter jelly sandwiches or none of that, man. Right? It is a small chip about the size of a grain of rice, man. You see that? Or a chip that's about the size of a grain of a piece of rice. You see that? But anyway, let's keep going here. It says, this right here says breaking market news. And it says U.S. Justice Department, we are about to announce a global cryptocurrency, right, enforcement action. You see that? So, and this came out on the 18th of this month. You see that? So, these are the times that we're heading in, man. Right? And this is why you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans need to wake up, man. You see that? Look at this right here. This says, the chip wars come home. You see that? I wonder why all of this stuff is happening, man. You see that? Because we are at the end. All right? And if you can't see this by now, then, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Right? Let me see here. Oh, yeah, this is a post that one of the brothers shared with me. Look at this right here, man. It says digital IDs in matter of months. You see that? Critics warn of privacy nightmare. You see that? So, you see what's going on here, man. Right? Do you see this? Open up your eyes, man. Look at this. It says, how does the sea-hip work? All right, and you pretty much see it, man. It's approximately about a half size of a quarter. All right, it says microchips are encased in a shell slightly larger than a grain of rice. Listen to this. The chip is inserted under a person's skin, often in the hand, right? The chip allows the person to pay for items access their building and their computers. You see that? And you so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans, you probably already heard about that broad chip girl. You see that? And she's opening doors. So this stuff right here, this is in your face, man. Right? This is literally in your face. Right? Let me see here. So, you know, this is what it looks like here. Right? See that little thing down there? That's what they want to insert under your skin, man. All right, so you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans better wake up, man. This here says RFID CHIP, right? The MOTB, you see it? You know, so you see it, man. Say no. You see that? And that's what we're telling you individuals to do. And I want to share this one here, all right? It says, you know, Esau, take the RFID, right? And this what we telling you, man. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Right? Because if you do it, that's your ass. You see that? So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, kind of touch this here a little bit, man. Right? You see what times we're heading in. And I'm gonna go back to the brother's video. Right? And we're gonna play a little bit more of it. You know, and I'm gonna grab some scriptures. Salaki, I'm gonna grab some scriptures and I'm
that's their goal. And even Aaron Russo, before he passed away, he had an interview with Alex Jones, called him Bones, and pretty much he brought that out. He said that Nick Rockefeller told him that they want everyone C-hipped.
See that?
If you don't play by the rules, you get shut out. They turn the chip off, and guess what? You are relegated to what? To either groveling to them, or or you starve.
The ultimate goal that these people have in mind is the goal to create a one world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is getting me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip.
You see that? I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't want to play too much, you know, of this here, you know, because I don't want to get clipped or anything. But, you know, you see what times we're heading in, man. All right? This is why it's very important for you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans to hearken into the prophets, man. And like I said, Yahweh Ratazah, this lesson will be edifying. I'm going to say this again. If you think the MOTB is something other else than what we say it is, then the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with you. You see that? Because we look up words, we go into the Greek, and we go into the Hebrew around here, man. All right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13. I'm going to jump straight to the point at verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right head, or it's like in their right hand, or in their foreheads. Now, I want to grab the word mark, right? We've done this, many times before, right? Let me see. Let's grab the word mark. And I want to say the root word in the word, let me see. In charagma is karax. And I'm going to grab it. So this is the word, this is what the word mark means, man. Right? In this precept.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
Karagma.
Charagma.
Karagma. And it means a stamp, an imprinted mark. Listen to this. A mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the anti-Hamashiach. You see that? So if you get this mark, right, you're pretty much telling the Lord that you that Esau is your ruler. You see that? Now let's grab the root word.
Strong's G 5482. Charax.
Karax.
Charax.
Karax. And it says a pale or stake, a pale slave. You see that? So when you look at the edge of a needle, the tip of a needle, right, it looks like a stake. You see that? And when you take that thing and you drive that thing through your skin, right, that's what you're pretty much doing, man. Right? And there's a scripture. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and grab that real quick, man. Let's go to the book of Leviticus, right? Because scriptures tell you not to get this stuff in your skin, man. Right? But you got Jake out there that's gonna do what the hell they want to do. Right? Let's go ahead and grab that. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28, and it reads, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead." You see that? Nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. You see that? So, when you going out here and you tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna get it, right? You are breaking one of the laws according to the scriptures, man. You see that? And ultimately, you take this thing here, you committing one of the ultimate sins, man. There is no repentance for this, man. You see that? There is no repentance for this. You pretty much told the Lord, right, that Esau is your God. You see? So this is why we tell you, individual, you better look up words, man. Right? Stop taking everything for face value, man. Stop listening to these bugged out Israelite groups telling you that the MOTB is something else. Because if you get it, right? Because when the time comes and you get it, that's your ass. Revelation chapter 13, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see that? So you're not going to be able to buy. You heard what the guy said, man. Right? In this clip, you heard what he said. Not going to be able to buy or sell. Let's take it back a little bit.
And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip.
See that?
And you have nothing. You can't buy food.
See, can't buy food, can't sell or anything. See? So this is what they're going to try to push out here, man. This is why you see more and more talks, right? This is why you see more and more talks and posts, right? And things like this, are going out, man. You see that? It's very simple. Digital IDs in a matter of months. Come on, man. Right? But, somebody like me, bring it on, Esau. See that? Bring it on, man. All right? You see what's going on here. More and more talks at the, we call it World Health Forum or whatever it's called.
Chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do, what you sell.
Everything is in there.
If the
See?
mark of God, the seal of God is
Anyway, we ain't gonna go into that bug out, So you pretty much get the point, man. Right? You take this thing, man. Let's go ahead and read it again. All right? This is a very simple lesson. Revelation chapter 13. Verse 17, that no man might buy or sell. You see that? He just went into that. Save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see that? So you had a lot of people out here, when they started pushing this stuff, you had a lot of people out here saying, well, I'm not going to get it. Right? And then went right down here and got it. You see that? Now, these people out here, they weren't even hungry. You see that? So when you get hungry out here and Esau tells you to go ahead down here and get this thing right under your skin, you see that? You have a lot of people that's going to say, I'm not going to get it, right? And then they're going to turn around and do what? Fold up, man. You see? And if you fold on this one, there is no repentance, man. Let's keep going here. Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. Here's wisdom. See that? Let him that have understanding. You know what? A lot of people, they don't have understanding, man. Right? That's why when they introduce this thing, a lot of people, they're going to get it. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 636. You see that? 666, man. All right. So if you get this thing, man, it's over for you. See that? Spirit been on brothers, to go into this a little more. All right. Let's go ahead and grab something else here. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27, and I'm going to read verse 2 in the Good News Translation. It reads, it is hard to remove a peg that is stuck between two stones of a house, right? And it is just as hard to remove honest or dishonesty from buying and selling. You see that? So that's why we tell you individuals to be very careful, man, right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 16. I'm going to read verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth, right? And the first went out and poured his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. You see that? So you individuals that's going to get this stuff right here, right, you're going to have a damn a noisome and grievous sore. You see that? Because these, this piece of technology is really not supposed to be in your body, man. You see that? So you have people that be losing fingers and losing hands, and your damn arm going to fall off. You see that? Because, once your blood starts to mix in with the heavy metals and the materials of the chip, right? You suffer from poison, man. You could possibly get cancer and all of that. So this is why we're telling you individuals, don't do it. Don't do it, man. You do it, that's on you. All right, let's keep going here, man. I don't want to read all of these. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. The third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man, listen to this, if any man, you need to be listening to this real good, man. If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. You see that? So if you receive this thing, all right, in your forehead or in your hand, you receive this thing in your forehead or in your hand, let's find out what's going to happen to you. All right? Because you got a lot of people, and you know you've been warned. 14 verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. You see that? Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. You see that? So a lot of so if you get this thing, right, you are going to take on the full blast of full fire. You see that? It says without mixture. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You see that? So if you get this thing, you know, then that's it for you, man. That's it for you. You see that? And you see it down here. It says, say no. You see that? And we're telling you individuals to do what? Say no. Say no. You see that? You know, so you can't say, well, I didn't know. No, that's not true, because we've been telling you to do what? Say no. See? Let's go ahead and bring in one more precept, and I'm going to end this lesson. You know, because all this stuff here, you know, it's at the door, man. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. You see that? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. You see that? And here it is. This is what these devils want to do. See that? This is what they want to do. They want to give everybody a digital IDs. You see that? And how you think they're going to do that with these damn RFID, right? CHIP, man. So again, we're telling you individuals to say no. Don't do it, Jake. Don't do it. Anyway, with that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, Israel. Until the next time I say, Shalom.